Welcome back, Space Engineers. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Quantum Tator. Say hello, Quantum Tator. I'm still not in a safe space. Welcome to this. This is the Phasmid, our interplanetary, intergalactic, our spaceship that is taking us to the planets. This is Mars. Specifically, if I had to take a guess. Oh, I'm gonna accidentally kill myself. If I would have to take a guess, this is the tallest mountain on Mars, like. At least very close to it. Yeah. We're so high up that I'm almost not in gravity. That's the type of power we command on the Phasmid. And this is our flag claiming Mars for the Quantum Incorporated Company. Last time we built this. A beacon of hope and prosperity and a little battery. I added some solar panels off camera because I felt like just in case, since that's spinning, because I wanted it to be spinning, I feel like it needs to, look a little different. So this is our planet, and I think we're gonna say round beacon. What do we want this to say? Quantum. Can you say quantum Mars first contact? I think is what we want it to say. Yeah, that's good. All right, so last time on Spaceball Z, we made it to Mars. And that is great because, we had not previously done that. Jump point moon. Actually, refueling station we can leave on. I think the refinery should be okay. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Oh, that's actually fine too. I don't care about that. Home base we can leave on. Asteroid we can turn off. Ice asteroid we can turn off. Secret entrance. The pole of the moon we can turn off. Mars jump point. That's useful. Useful to know. And let's see what else. Some materials we don't need. Just turning these off so that our sky is less cluttered when we're flying. Look a little nicer, I think. So today, what we're gonna do, we are gonna visit another planet. Hopefully the alien planet. Actually, the first thing we're gonna do is grab some ice. I don't think we need a lot, but I wanted to go ahead and get some on board for the refueling purposes. Just is this actually ice that we're grabbing? It is. Beautiful. I thought about like just taking off the hatch on the bottom of our O2 tank or our hydrogen tank and doing some like slapping a drill down and just doing some sort of creative mining. But I'm not going to do that. So we're going to come over here, put some ice in the system. This is just to kind of bolster our fuel reserves. I don't think we'll have too much of a problem getting off. So last time, let's see real quick. Grab this so I can read. Chad asked if he missed something, if I didn't grab silver. I did grab silver. I didn't grab a lot of silver. So if we look at, let's see. If we look at the inventory, AG, got a little bit of silver. And we have no medical components. I didn't grab any components. I'm currently manufacturing quite a bit just for the next build of our system. I want to make sure that we can build that a little quicker next time. So I am manufacturing that. But why are the engines on? Interesting. Okay. So yeah, that is that. Let's see if we can't shut our doors and prepare for liftoff. We are at 89% fuel. That's not too bad. Our systems are charged. Engines are all on. They're all turn off. It doesn't look like the all off button's actually turning them all off. Let's go take a look real quick. Hydrogen. Why are you guys not also part of the thrust component here? Thrust. Savior of the universe. And then we will turn these off terminal. And then we just have the thrusters. Perfect. Alrighty. I think we're ready to kick off. So, yeah, last time Chad asked, he said he wasn't sure if I missed if I didn't bring pre-medical components or silver. I have silver, no medical components. I did not think that through. And then I think last time I'd asked something about jump drives. If they're grouped together and I use both to jump, I'll jump the distance of both maximum capacity. Otherwise, I'm just using one jump at a time, which means this has a pretty decent range that we've not ever really maxed out. Let's see. I like the emergency jump drive. Uh, so that's one of my things I wanted to make sure this had. Let's see. We've done Earth, Mars, and Moon. So although I did not place flags on Earth, I feel like a base on Earth and the Moon is pretty good. If all else fails at the end of this, we can run back and slap down a flag if we really need to. So Chad said, oh, we have Alien, Pertram, Titan, and Triton. I'm almost positive I've been to Alien. I don't know about Titan and Triton or Pertram. I'm not sure which one of those I've been to. So, we're going to see if we can knock out 2 today. That is the plan. I want to go to at least Alien Planet and maybe another one. Lord Chaos basically said, yay, Mars, which is great. Alien Planet, and then he also lamented that Alien Planet could be a bit more tough. I think that's just given the what do you call it? The extra gravity is probably why it might be more challenging. Mars has 2 captured asteroids as moons, Phobos, and so no moon for Mars. And in real life, they have 2. One's leaving the planet, and the other one's gonna make a big old hole. That'll be neat to see. Hopefully, it won't be in our lifetime, but that would be kind of cool. Although it might fling particles of Mars at us, that may not be that cool. Let's see what else. That means that Mercury and Venus are the only moonless planets. Excuse Excuse me. Yeah, water went down the wrong hole. Now, out of curiosity, I wonder if let's go ahead and huh. Oh, hey genius. I have to turn the engines off, Phil, in order to get them back online. Yeah. Auf Wiedersehen, Mars. It was fun. But we've got places to go. Huzzah! Goodbye. I don't need to use that much speed. Go ahead and tilt this bad boy up. And we are off to another planet. Now, Alien Planet is dead ahead. And it looks like Alien Planet has a moon. Is that my understanding? It looks like that's what I'm understanding here. So let's see if we can't kill some engine juice. Use a little bit less to get out of this planet's gravity. There we go. We're slowly losing altitude or losing speed, which means we are at the peak of or right at the most efficient part of our engine, which is good. I appreciate that. Let's see. Thinking about this, I think the atmospheric peak for Mars is 40,000. Is it 40,000? I know Earth is 40,000. 40,000 Earth-like. In order to break atmosphere. I'm not sure if Mars is the same way. 57%. Or yeah. Oh yeah, we're picking up speed now. We're breaking gravity quicker. This thing's creaking and cracking. It's a good ship so far. I really like it. The good ship Linda or whatever. Let's see if my guns still work, because I did just nuke one. Nope, they're all undamaged, which is nice. I will say one of the things I'm sort of excited about with regards to Space Engineers 2 is them having a like minimum speed collision damage. Like that's going to be really great, because it is brutal when you're like barely tap something and just like nukes an entire block. That's very frustrating. So we are still gaining speed, which means we're still gaining altitude. I love that. It's slowing down a little bit, so we should be able to tilt up a bit more. What do we got? What are we at? tilt up, get us to 90 or close. Say 85 at pitch. Oh, we're starting to roll. Get a little closer to 90. There we go. Oh, now we're picking up speed. There we go. Bye, Mars. Thanks for all the fish or something. You know, this ship doesn't have, it has lighting around the guns and stuff, so it has like ambient lighting, but it has no spotlighting to speak of. I guess it is a space vessel though. It's not really intended to like, we would never want it to like explore in that way that it needs to have too much. All right. How are we doing on gravity? We're at 21. I want to say that Mars's gravity is 31,000. I'm not 100% sure though. But we should break out soon. And next is that planet right there. How far do we think that is away? This is a question that I have because I, like, honestly have no judgment in space and distance. And I would be curious to know. I thought about doing a little Google foo, like messaging. Actually, one of you guys could help me in the comments. We'll count you as my like interplanetary space system or my space agency. You guys are the corpo overlords for the moment. And if I radio in and I say, "Hey fellas up there, do we have the coordinates of some of our other planetoids we've not been to?" And you could find the static default coordinates of these places, then I could potentially map them out in that way, get the transmission data coordinates, and then that's when we could go and explore, and I could just jump to those spaces. Otherwise, we're going to blind jump, and that's okay too. But I had that thought, like looking up what the coordinate is for the specific planet at its, I guess it would be at its center. But last time, I think I discovered the secret sauce to this stuff. So that's this time we're going to do something similar. We're gonna discover the secret sauce, and I want to make sure that we're still gaining altitude. Why are we not gaining speed? Are we just barely at that point? Yeah, it looks like we're just barely at that point. The engines are only at 4%. That's hardly anything for this pretty hefty ship. There's a nice little asteroid. We go get some materials maybe if we needed to. We don't need to. Alright. Gaining some speed slowly but surely. Let's see if we turn off. Oh, we can wait. 8 interplanetary gravity. You know what we're going to do? We're going to say GPS, Mars. I think it's also, I want to say that this is also 40,000 feet for Mars and Earth-like. Earth-like, Mars-like. I think they're both 40,000 to get out of atmosphere based on what I'm seeing, because we're almost at 35 now and we're at 0.707. And 0.5 is the smallest increment of gravity there is before 0, which is interesting. You'd think that they would let you go down to 0.2, 0.3, something like that, but they don't. So it looks like we're right. Yep, 40,000 meters is the altitude of Mars-like. And once we get out, I'm going to set this Mars jump point. And the only reason I'm setting it right at peak gravity is because I think I marked it. If we take a look at... Oh, I can't turn my camera right a second. But if we take a look at about where I am... 40,000, there it is. Perfect. Did that actually mark it? It did not. Let's see. GPS. Because it's out of gravity, so the jump point's out of gravity. So my other Mars jump point was where? If we look at... Huh. I don't see it on the map. Let's take a look real quick. Jump point, space station. What does it matter? We're gonna do this one. We're gonna make it red for Mars. But like super red for Mars. Nah. That color of red for Mars. That color of Mars for Mars. There we go. We are on it. Perfect. Alrighty, now. I think last time I discovered the secret to this in that where is the alien planet? Where are you, alien planet? I'm losing my mind. Where is the alien planet at? We were just looking at it. Oh gosh. By golly. Oh, there it is. Point up. Whoop. We are right there. Alright, so last time I pseudo discovered that if I point the camera directly at the planet, or not the camera, and then I go to my jump drive systems, and I say, I start increasing the distance, and then we just make a jump. If it lets me jump, then I'm not going to run into the planet's gravity. So that's the way I'm going to approach this. And then we're going to give us some chutzpah. You know, we never test fired this gun. Works. Probably not the best thing to do is hostilely shoot at a planet. Was that a waste of an ammunition for an assault artillery rifle? Yes, it was a waste. That's okay. So, we're going to get to this planet. It looks like our jump point one's already ready. We're going to get up to... What is the max? Let's see. Jump. Blind jump drive has a maximum distance of 2,000 kilometers. So, I'm going to start at 900 and work our way back. And then I think what we're going to do, we're going to hit the alien planet first. If I can find a nice place to set down. And then if we've got enough fuel, obviously, well, we're going to have enough fuel. We're going to leave the alien planet. We might touch down on the planetoid next to it. The alien planet's moon, which I didn't know. I didn't know the alien planet had a moon. I guess, in my brain. I probably did know, but I guess I didn't know. So, got an hour of juice. Oh, that's interesting. Why do we only have an hour of juice? Uranium. Small reactors all have power. Huh. Very interesting. We're back. Okay. Let's see. Can we make the jump at 1,098? Well, that's a lot. We can. No, that's not right. Let's... This doesn't seem right. It's gonna let me jump that distance? This is a huge distance. Okay. I think we're about to flub it up, guys. Let's find out. Oh no, I guess not. You know what? That's crazy. Alright, let's... Jump drive Phasmid. What do we have you set to? Ah, we have found the distance. Or, well, we haven't found the distance. Let's see. For our other jump drive that is not blind jump. Increase. Decrease. And jump. 7. Let's cut this bad boy down and see No, 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 cancel. Whew. I think we managed it. We're gonna see, but I didn't want it to immediately give me the jump. Okay, can't jump, can't jump, can't jump. Okay. We must be okay. There's one, so we are still able. So we're about 1,541 kilometers away. Ooh, there's an unknown signal. Oh, we're not getting distracted, guys. I'm putting the brakes on. Get us to a cruising speed of 55 meters a second. Hello, Earth. We are going to go towards the caps, and the reason I'm building all of these on the caps, honestly, is just because I do not have any interest. I don't have any interest in getting down there on the planet far away from ice and not being able to refuel this bloody ship. Wouldn't that be tragic? All right, where's the moon at? When the moon hits your eye like a big piece of pie, that's amore. So there's Mars. Jump point Mars. And I think we can turn that off. I don't need the jump point for Mars anymore. Turn off. You're already off. Perfect. Unknown signal. Oh, we're already in gravity. Alright. I want to say that the gravity the gravity of the alien planet is 45,000 feet. I think. I believe it's 45,000 feet. Man, this is going to take a lot of fuel to get out of... Yeah, this is going to be rough. Alright, let's do our GPS here. Alien planet jump point. And we are going to turn that off because we don't need it on. Let's get down to this planet. This is going to be a nightmare. Let's see. Let's do a little investigation first. I say we just set down in that icy field. Or this icy field. Once we get a little closer, we will find out. Hopefully... Hopefully, this, yeah, hopefully. You can't jump out of gravity either, I don't think. It's very interesting. Anyways, so, I had a couple ideas. One of them I want to keep a secret about the next series. I have this pretty interesting idea. I think it's going to be good. It would have like a cinematic intro, and I think it'd be kind of hilarious. And then my other idea is kind of going, or that I've been latched onto a little bit, was Lord Chaos's idea of like, basically... So, well, they both feed each other. So the idea of going from like having a large grid start and just then having to like go through the phases, like maybe make it atmospheric at some point, and then um, make it space ready, and then like we do stuff based on that, maybe economy missions, or we do something like that, or maybe we have the goal of a Factorum encounter or something like that. I definitely want to have some combat. In the series, I definitely wanted to maybe do like not a ton of fighting combat stuff, just like maybe um I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe like we do. Maybe we'd have. I want like encounters. I definitely want like the crash ships and stuff on planets. I know we didn't do any planetary exploring on the last one, really at all. Like because we just made our base, did our stuff, got to space, that kind of thing. Because that was the intent, right? Make a base, a landing point for future missions, stuff like that. Kind of idea. So I would love, and it became about the Pawn Strider, the Soul Strider, and then taking those things into the space. So I'd love to like maybe do one more planet focus, like airship, like get to the point of like an airship, and maybe like we fight stuff on the planet. Um, I do a big old encounter. I think Chad mentioned that there's a Mars, like a larger, like a mission for like larger Mars start, which I think would be kind of cool. I'm thinking we're gonna sit down on top of this mountain in front of us, right about over here. I think that's gonna be what I want to do. I can already, the gravity hasn't really picked up just yet, but I can say that we're coming in for a landing. I can say that this is going to be, I can already tell this is going to be a much harder fight to get in and out of this planet. So that's kind of my idea. I'm thinking we do that. Um, I think I'm liking the idea of this. Maybe not a single planet, like planet only, because obviously we'd have to get some, at some point we'd want to be able to get platinum maybe or uranium, but like limit it to a single small grid device, like maybe one small grid ship. Maybe not even that. I don't know. So like if we have to have the large ship at home, only large grid, then I have to make a large grid ship that can leave the atmosphere and mine and come back effectively. Like that could be interesting. Or we just stay on planet and we fight and we don't utilize things such as we don't worry about uranium, we don't worry about platinum because we won't need ion thrusters, and we just kind of fight and maybe try to do the Factorum stuff. Now, the interesting thing about the Factorum thing is if I had a large grid only, single ship, if we do like a single ship thing, I've got to figure out how I could, like if it's like, let's say the Factorum thing we find a base on thing and it's got a cave. We have to figure out, we have to be able to drill through the cave. Once we drill through the cave, we then um, we have to be able to, what do you call it? We have to be able to drill through the cave. Once we drill through the cave, we have to be able to, um, brain fart. We drilled through, oh my goodness, I can't think. We drilled through the cave. We had to figure out how to get the ship in a position that I could lower a clamp and bring it up. And even then, I don't know if I'd be able to put any of the Factorum devices. I couldn't transfer them from that base to my ship easily, like with a merge block system. So I might have to build a secondary like tug, and it would be a large grid. I don't think I would. I think I would keep the small grid, or I would talk, or you guys let me know if we decide like, oh, if we're doing this single ship thing, this single ship idea where we don't get to have other stuff, and I'll have to read the exact idea that Lord Chaos posted. But if we decided to do that, I would need a caveat where I could build like a baby tug that is just specifically for lifting parts into place and merging them, specifically the Factorum pieces, nothing else. Like everything else, grind and rebuild. Obviously, that's not an issue there. But I like that's just one thing I've been thinking about, because if we just go straight to the fact that we only have one ship, it'd be very difficult to merge blocks onto a large grid ship. And I think it's probably possible if I knew how to do the crane stuff, maybe effectively. I just don't. And I think it would require, and then if we did this though, now if we do the single ship thing, Bob's going to be making a comeback. Bob will still be part of the team. And the reason Space Bob would be part of the team is because I would want to make sure that um, I would want to make sure that we have to, like, in order, and other than hand welding, that would be pretty brutal for you guys to watch. So I either have to do a bunch of stuff off screen, quick time lapses, or have Bob help out. And even with Bob and me welding at the same time lapses are going to probably be necessary for the building pieces of some of this stuff. So we are looking good. I am going to probably speed this next piece up, and then when I get landed, I'll pick you guys back up, just so you guys are not having to sit here and listen to me ramble on about thoughts. My other idea, though, is very similar to the single ship start kind of thing. Um, I've even thought about space start. That starts with a large grid, so that would be a potential. There's a potential for that. Like if we do large grid space start, that could be a thing. But yeah, so we'll talk about that. But yeah, I'll pick you up once I get landed. I'll get you on the other side. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We have managed the impossible task of landing on the planet. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Do we need a screenshot for the masses? It's always good. All the screenshots are gonna look the exact same because like we're that's a good one right there. Let's see. Get it right there. Do like that. Maybe give a little stretch and a bend. Dip my toes to jacuzzi, baby. Perfect. All right, let's get started. The gravity is much higher here, so it is dangerous for me to act a fool. But let's go ahead and grab. We need a thing for this. We need a thing for this. Beautiful. All right, let's get out here. Where do we want to put this? Someplace that says, I was here and I'm invincible. We're going to align this to planetary gravity, are we? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Planetary gravity. And then we'll go 9. And we're going to make these blue. I'm blue and I booty bound I. I have a blue house with a blue window. You know, part of me should just... I actually don't. Never mind. I disregard what I was saying. I was going to say part of me should just like blueprint this thing, but I should not blueprint this thing. That sounds terrible. And we're actually going to build right here a little ramp spot so I can walk up that very easily. And put that there. Put that there. And then what else do we need? Let's go ahead and start with... Go ahead and get these 2 solar grids down really quick. Nope. All right. Two, three. Oh, I've reached the maximum capacity for build planner. Oh, duh. What am I doing? The most important thing I need to do is put juice into this thing. That's what's taking up most of my inventory space. I made a mistake being so far away. Yeah, look how quickly my hydrogen goes down. This is gonna be a little bit tougher. I think Lord Chaos may have been a little bit right here in that man, what is going on here? Ow. That was rude. And then we're gonna have to spend some time. What is in my inventory? Oh, I have. What is in my inventory? Did I die? When did I die? That doesn't matter. It's not the point. The point is, I've got crap in my inventory I don't need. So really quick, let's go ahead and do assembler. Assembler. Maybe I should type the word assembler. Put that there, that there, that there, that there. Get out of my inventory. I don't want you. We're not friends. Alright, no disassemble. Yes, disassemble. Okay, perfect. What am I? Can't withdraw 9 solar cells? Yeah, no kidding. I've got 3 billion power cells on board. Of course I can't do this. Oh, okay, that should be... Okay. Steel plate. Now we should be a little bit smoother sailing. I want to get off this planet quick. I don't like this planet. This is not going to be the home of our next build site. I've decided. Okay, what's on my build planner still? We got one more of these. Okay. And then what else we got? Battery, we don't need that. We need you. 2, 3, 4, 5, and oh yeah, we still have. Oh my gosh. I need to make sure that I don't accidentally. That's the dangerous part, right? If I accidentally flub it up and I make this thing, I run out of juice while I'm down on the ground. I don't know that I can get back up. Well, I could build myself a thing to get back up. But okay, has everybody got everything they need? Nope, I still need that. So let's do that, and we gotta do the rest of this building. Remember how big I made the last one? I have no idea. I really should have counted that before I left. I didn't count. So sue me. Oh, don't sue me. I don't want to be sued. Nobody deserves to be. Nah, that's not true. Take that back. Many people deserve to be sued. Okay. I need at least those and those. Let's go ahead and grab that stuff. And yeah, we'll grab those too. As many as I can. Alrighty. Let's get this thing down. So let's see. We need to turn that off. Turn that off. There it is. 2. We got this. We're going to go back to the blue color. Go here. 9. Nope, not this guy. It is number 7 on the bar, I want to say. Nope. Yeah, it is number 7 on the bar. And we're looking for this piece right here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for good measure. And then we need to add an antenna or the beacon. The bacon. Where's the bacon? Do I have the bacon somewhere else? Oh, bacon. There you are. Just gonna plop that there, and then we got one of these guys here. And you are going to be what color? Yeah, you're gonna be this color. And we're gonna say you're gonna be white. And then your brother is gonna be orange. Right there. Okay. Oh my gosh, turn off the thing. I keep There we go. That's build complanner. Man, I can't talk. Alrighty, I could have time lapsed this, but at this time I have most of this stuff already sort of put together. So I think.
Energy low.
Energy on low. Better get back up there and go ahead and recharge. Get in the hot seat. Is this going to refill my hydrant at the same time? No, it's not because we're on. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some juice back. This is probably the way to do it. Take a quick drink. Think about what we've done. Now, here's the question. While we're doing this, getting this thing built up the rest of the way, what are our thoughts? Do we my thought is this, trying to think, what are my thoughts? My thoughts are my own. I've not been paid to say any of this stuff. Do we build up? I was thinking we could take the drill piece, attach a drill to the front of our ship, and just... Oh, okay, you know what? Let's do that. You know, we're going to change this up. I want to get this thing done, 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 this thing done. And you... And I'm full. Okay, perfect. I know, I'm just chewing through freaking, what do you call it, because of this thing. Is it snowing? Sweet Christmas. It's a Christmas miracle. Wow, it's a heavy storm too. Yay, you guys. This is probably what you want to see, right? This is the jam. Whoa, Black Betty, Bramble Jam. Bramble Jam. I feel like this flag seems smaller. No, it's about the same. Alright, let's get these last of these pieces down. And then we will be done. Oh, I gotta build the other thing for it too. Okay, first things first, I'm the realist. Trap doesn't make the whole world feel it. Still in the murder business, like I hold it down, like I'm giving lessons of physics. Nope. Just kidding. Good grief, this storm is brutal. You know what would be really interesting, and it's totally not possible, but what could be really cool is if you could take this storm, and because it's blowing snow, it's obviously very clearly snowy. You could take the storm, and you could essentially is this the one that I want? Right? Yeah, that's the one I want. You could take this storm, and you could have like an intake vent or whatever collecting the snow, and it would be super slow, but like basically like almost like a, I know there's a mod that's like a vapor condenser, but you collect the snow from the air, and it lets you basically collect ice from the sky. And then you could then use that to refill your hydrogen tanks and stuff. I think that'd be interesting. Or like if one of the planets was like higher in hydrogen content or whatever. What do we call the other one? It was quantum alien. First contact. Um, quantum ink alien claim. Beautiful. And then control panel. We're going to go to the rotor. We're going to set this to 45. Nope. I guess this is 45,000. Yeah. Or is it 450,000? I don't know. Braking torque. We're going to say 50. 0.2. Maybe the braking torque, maybe that needs to go faster. We can do like 0.5. Alright. And then round bacon, HUD text, alien first contact. We did it! Would you just look at it? This storm is brutal and making the solar panels virtually useless. But there you go! Alright. Now, what I was saying, if you could suck in air and get hydrogen, that'd be cool. There is a mod where you can get, they're called, they're like moisture evaporators from like the Star Wars world, like Tatooine, condensers and stuff that allow you to like, there's a mod for that where basically you pull hydrogen from the air, and it's pretty slow. I don't think they're particularly fast, but I've always liked those. I also like the water pieces of it, but yeah. I think we can make one more, because what I was thinking about doing is like taking the front of my ship and the point connector, the extension connector that I created, like turning that into, like drilling that off and just turning it into a drill real quick and picking up some ice. But in hindsight, design-wise, I should have just had like, I could take this gun off and have a piston and it just like drill when we land. I don't think that'd be a bad idea. I think it could be potentially, like, I don't think it would look bad either. Like, I could probably, the next time I design a ship, I might make it with something like that specifically for collecting ice. So like, oh, we'll land on a lake and we'll scoop up all crapload of ice. And for refueling purposes, I think for future endeavors, I think that'd be a really cool idea. Like, just so that I'm not having to go to a refueling station. Although that's the reason we built the refueling station. I think we can get off the planet, land on the moon, and back without concern. I think. We have to find the moon, and I don't know where the moon is at. Like, last time I looked, like, approaching it, I was very visible. And then now it's not. So I'm thinking it's probably on the other side of the planet from the side we came in on. So if we can get up straight off the planet, we should then be able to very quickly do what's necessary. I'm just going to get a little bit more ice, and then we're going to take off and go to the next thing. I might time-lapse the leaving this planet because, well, I don't want to bore you guys with an exit, and there's not really a quick way to exit outside of teleporting the ship, unfortunately. And I like the relative speed mod, but I also like the unlimited speed mod, so we can just pick up enough speed to exit quickly. Obviously, the unlimited speed, where you can get up to like 500 meters a second and stuff, is risky, but I think worth it. Is that still spinning? It is. All right, good job, Quantum Alien. First contact. Hello, unknown signal. You know what? Let's get ready to go. Let's close the hatches. Yay! We did it! Okay, guys, let's get to the next planetoid. I don't see the moon on the horizon anywhere, so the next step will be to take off and find the moon. And that's where we're going next. So I'm going to do a quick time lapse to get off this planet. and then I'll pick you up on the other side, starting right about meow. Alright guys, we are almost out of space. Back into space. I believe it's 45,000 for the alien planet, so 40,000 for the two basic planets, 45,000 for the regular planet. So that is not bad. We are very close to there. I was thinking we could jump out of gravity. We can't, which is why you saw me do a hard turn just now. Just want to see if it was possible. We are cruising along. 100 plus meters a second with this size ship is not that great. I would love to, I think we're going to have to look at other speed mods for the next one, I think, if we decide to do planetary stuff. If we decide to stay on planet, I don't need to go much faster than 100 meters a second. Okay, now, we are in space. I am trying to find, so I returned those ones on, so the Mars home, because I was like, oh, I've never been to that planet, but I have. So I see a planet right there. But I know there's a planet over here somewhere, or a moon. And I can't see it at all, so my thought was going to be to make a short baby jump and see what happens. And hopefully I don't jump into the side of an asteroid. That would be brutal. Because I'm drifting currently. Okay, they got me nowhere. I expected that to be much further, so let's go up to that distance, and we're going to jump to the other point of this planet. Aha! I knew it. There is another planet, and that is our mark. So let's go ahead and kick on the boosters, light the fire, kick the tires, light the fires. I don't know. Go ahead and get this thing going. We're at half fuel, so we may have to spend a bit more time on this one, or from this planet, Toyd, we're gonna have to go to another. What is that right there? What is that? Hold on, we got something off our bow. Oh, never mind. It's just the background. I was like, what is that? Is that a ship? That was alarming. I thought we were about to be in major danger. Alright, let's see. So we clearly am not going to be able to jump. Yeah, I didn't think so. So let's do... What moon is this? Is this... Let's see. I'm going to guess this is... Pertram? So I'm guessing Titan has Triton and Pertram Alien has Pertram. Is that a safe bet? Alright, we're juicing up. What do we got going on right now? My dog barked, so I'm just to validate that I'm not. Wow, we are much further away than I expected it to be for a jump that landed us in the atmosphere. Or was, I don't know. I've never been to this planet. I can almost guarantee it. This is one of the markers. So let's see. Search planet. Yeah, explore planet, 6 of 8. So if we touch down on this planet today, which we're going to, this may mark off one of our lists. I don't think I've been to this planet. Now the question is, ooh, a mayday. Interesting, that did not get us very close, did it? Part of me wants the jump drive to like be able to malfunction, in which I... Wow, why are we so... Okay, that's interesting. It is just... What's going on here? Alright, so if we can make 5 kilometers, can we make... 2%? Oh, so we just have to jump our way 5 kilometers at a time to get to this planet. That's interesting. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm just going to make 5-kilometer hops. This is ridiculous. How many is that? That's probably 40 kilometers. Let's see. 99%. One more. Dang, seriously? It's ridiculous. Oh, I see there's a beacon over this planet. 98%. Alright, we can no longer jump. GPS. Alien moon. Jump point. I don't know what this planet's called. I don't know which one this is. I want to say this is Pertram. I'm gonna do some Google food really quick. Space Engineers Pertram planet. What's this look like? Image. No, I want to see for the game Space Engineers. I think this might be the planet. Alright, so we're gonna head towards the pole. And I don't know if that's ice down there, so you know what? No, we're not gonna head for the pole. We've done the pole every time. We're gonna land right in this bad boy right here. We're gonna lawn dart into this place. No, we're not gonna lawn dart, but we are gonna... We are gonna see if that's ice, because I have no idea. I don't know what this planet looks like. Wow, the ceiling on this planet's very low. Yep. We need to cut speed. I don't know if this is... Okay, we're gonna, before we touch base, no, we're just gonna go down. We're just gonna land. What is this? What is this material? Is this ice, guys? Do we know? This doesn't look like ice. We're gonna grab our drill. And before we touch the ground, we're gonna leave this hovering, which is probably not the best idea. It is ice. It's just a big plate of ice. Okay, well, this is as good place as any. Do we want to do a different spot while we're here? I don't know if we want to or not. Is there a cooler spot? This planet's kind of meh. It's a big time meh. Let's go over there. We're gonna go over there. Just because we got the juice. I thought this was gonna be a little bit longer thing, so I was gonna we're gonna time lapse, go down to the planet, blah blah blah. But it's pretty quick. I'm gonna build in this big ice field though, just because. Why not? Why not? Sometimes the best reason is the why not reason. So, that's what I think. If you disagree, cool. I like that we can disagree and still be friends. Alright, let's drop this bad boy down. Let's get on the ground and start working. I'm going to time-lapse this build so that you guys don't have to sit there and watch one more build for this stuff, and then we're going to wrap. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Because we've got a lot of dead time with the flying in and out. That's kind of a crazy view though right there, right? Like this. Maybe this is the screenshot. So, alright. I will be right back in just a moment. Whoa, don't smash the ground, genius. Okay, let's lift up a little bit and kind of come down with some levelness there, buddy. Okay. Engines off. And yeah, starting the time lapse right about now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. You know, initially, I was going to say that we would just get this stuff off the books. No, I don't. Oh my gosh, I'm having struggles here. But we're going to wrap it here. We'll finish this. I'll probably finish that upstream, and then we'll start the next one on the next one. So that's it. We got let's check really quick. Hey, 7 of 8. We got one more. My guess is the one more is going to be the moon of Titan. That's going to be what I think is the last planet. So, if you enjoyed this, I believe this is Pertram, by the way. I think I was right on that. So if you enjoyed this episode, I really appreciate if you would go ahead and hit that subscribe button, little bell notification so you don't miss any episodes. We're going to wrap this up next time. I believe next episode is the last episode, which would put us at 68. Do I need to extend it out so that the last episode's 69 because I'm an adult? Probably. I don't know. We'll see. But this is it for this one. I'm going to finish up this building off screen just because you've seen how I build the little beacons. It's not hugely critical. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I love the support. I think if I do a quick check out my melody, and we go over here to the dashboard, we are at 202 subscribers. That's excellent news. We've broken 200. We're at over 200. So share this with your friends. And leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think so far. Tell me what you think about the ideas with regards to maybe the next series. See where we go from there. Yeah, next one we're gonna go to Triton and Titan. Titan and Triton are the next two planets, and they're made of ice, so refueling should be fairly simple. I might to extend it to one extra episode because I'm an adult, we may see about potentially going back to the refueling station to get some fuel for the last 2 trips. Otherwise, we just keep doing what we're doing, but grabbing some little bits here and there. All right, and with that, let's see if we can wave. We sure can't. Couldn't wave high, can't wave by. Let's go ahead and stretch. There we go. With that, guys, I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will catch you later, taters. And as always, be kind.